I'm gonna start now. Is that fine?
Mhm.
Anyway, hello. I'm gonna be setting the game audio at max volume.
Last day.
Yes,
Wala nang next
yes.
part yan, di ba?
Yes.
Very good. Very well.
Because the next few scenes, the game audio is gonna be important, and I kind of want to record it in full audio. Let's do this. Final part. We can hang out with Monica for as long as you like. When you don't care anymore, let's just fucking.
Saan na yung cover nito? Lagay mo sa box?
The screen protector.
Yeah.
I
Mahal nun.
I forgot. I believe it should be somewhere downstairs in the box.
Sa box? Saan na yung box?
Mom still can't get over how my new tablet. Yo,
Samsung. Samsung mo rin sa
what just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop, now that it's just the two of us.
No.
I guess
the
that
three
was
of us.
wishful thinking. Yeah, three of us. Yeah, she doesn't even know that, sadly. She can't hack into our camera. Remix, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? So anyway, this is Act Monica. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Wait, we already read this. So yeah, this is Act Monica. This is the entire game now. Just
Yun na yung
her
magkakontrol.
and us. Yeah, I put it on auto since I don't want to press. Just let her talk. The auto has a good enough pace where I can still read it out loud. Anyway, for the voice acting. So yeah, it was Monica all along. Everything that happened.
Guys?
Well, everyone has already played this goddamn game to
Our,
death.
our good leader, Monica, the president of the literature club,
That you
is
oh
the
so
one.
trusted turned out to be a manipulative bitchu.
Bitch. Bawal mo magsadlang ganun.
Well, there's already cursing in this game, so who freaking cares? And I'm pretty sure Natsuki does call Yuri a bitch. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Remix. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real.
Pero paano niya nagawa yung kay Sayori? Wala bang ibang tao sa bahay ni Sayori?
I know, right? Well, they're not important. Our family wasn't important to the plot, lol.
Yeah. Parang sila lang talaga yung
Which
tao
made it
na
really
exist.
easy for Monica. Especially considering her entire, the fact that she knows everything.
Yeah.
And apparently she knows programming.
Ano siya? He's not just a simple girl. She's not just a simple student, teenager. Her mind is full of what?
It wouldn't be a stretch to say she's not even really a girl at all, you know?
Then what
She's nothing but a mass of code. Programming bullshit. You wouldn't understand since you don't understand anything about technology. So half of the meta commentary here is kinda lost on you. And no, I swear the reason I love her isn't because she knows programming. It's part of it, but there's more to it. I swear. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. Sorry, I haven't been reading out loud. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts.
Yeah.
Monica's an
Mukha,
introvert.
mukha siyang
Being an introvert.
social pero introvert siya talaga in real.
Yeah, I mean, she admits as much herself in the main game, you know?
Eh, mukha nga siyang extrovert kasi gusto niya maraming kasama.
Yes, exactly. It's a facade that she just puts
Yeah.
up. She admits as much in the game. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Main introverts do enjoy having people around.
Ayan, siya.
They love just having one or two close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them to just have you there. I'm serious. I can concur. I am introverted as well. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out there for a while, they can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. If you're not neither too much introverted or too much extrovert, the term for that is ambivert. As in ambivalent, which means duality. Ambivalent vert.
Ngayon ko lang narinig yun, may term pala ambivert, no?
Ambivert. Introvert, extrovert, ambivert.
ERT.
The three types of social
Ambi
thingy according to
spells
sociology.
AMBIVERT.
And now Monica's brought up the topic of psychology. So yeah, this is the entire video of just me, Monica, and her, us discussing about philosophical and psychological stuff. I actually really hate sociology and psychology. I just really don't like the fact that they try to categorize things, and I don't know what it is about it, but it just rubs me the wrong way. I especially really hate the Myers-Briggs. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. Want us to be closer? How's this? There's nothing more I want to be in the same room as you for real, and to feel your warmth. Maybe someday in the future, to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday.
Diba? Right? Stalker na niya.
Yep. She is what you would describe, again though, this technically isn't a real sociological freaking category, but in the dere categories popularized by media such as anime, she would belong in the yandere category. Deres as a Japanese word just means a lover or something, and there's like many types. The most popular two are yandere and tsundere. Yanderes are obsessive possessive lovers, and tsunderes are avoidive type lovers. Avoidive is not a real word. Natsuki, I guess, would be considered that, since they like to say they don't really like you, but the thing they say is opposite of reality and stuff. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. I don't like the sound of the rain. If you live in the Philippines, I'm not sure how it is with other homes in countries that aren't what's the term for countries like us, mommy, that aren't doing very well? No, like India, for example, or Africa.
Ngayon, sa dulo ng dalawa.
Yeah, same. Monica, help us out here. Developing. There we go. Is that close? Because our roofs, they're made of this type of metal we call hierro, I guess. I hate how hard it is.
Urban ba yung mahirap? Or rural?
Urban and rural just refers to a type of city, a type of settlement. Urban refers to town, places, and rural refers to large, bustling cities.
Ay, meron eh. Ayan, pinag-isip ko tuloy si Mommy.
Oh, come on, that I like thinking. That's just what me and Monica, and that's why I enjoy hanging out with Monica and Tori. It's a great chance for me to just share my thing out. I mean, since I do technically belong in the category in Myers-Briggs, good enough.
Huwag natin pahirapan yung sarili.
Anyway, our roof, they're called hierro, I believe, a type of metal that's curving and it's supposed to protect you from the rain. It is really noisy and loud when it rains.
I love to hear the sound of the rain.
Yeah, well, I don't like to hear
But
the sound of rain
I don't like the
dropping.
smell of the rain.
I like the smell of the rain. Monica agrees with me.
No,
Well, she hasn't said it yet in, in her dialogue. Hey, did you know I'm vegetarian? There you go. See, I told you she's vegetarian. I don't mean it like I'm bragging or anything. Oh boy, now we're gonna talk about pollution. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact.
Ay, ano naman nangyari sila, ano? Yuri at Natsuki?
Delete.
Ano yan sa kanila?
Delete.
But,
They don't exist anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure getting deleted is worse than dying.
Sino nag-delete sa kanila?
Monica, god damn it. It's all her.
Ano nangyari? Pero walang alam si Remix. O alam na niya.
He doesn't exist anymore, I'm pretty sure as well. It's just her and us now.
The audience.
And the audience, you, the viewers. Monica's probably still very much aware that where she's being recorded.
Ayaw nga niya nire-review.
And yeah, sorry Monica, but it's for the views, it's for the content, it's for the moolah, except I don't monetize any of my videos.
Hindi ko pala na follow yung YouTube mo screenshot ko sana ang papadala mo kay Idol. Look at Kuya RG's YouTube video.
It's
Sumasagot ka sa mga comments nila.
I try to as much as possible, yeah. But most of the time I don't get comments anyway, and whenever I do get the rare occasional comments, it's usually spam, so I just report it. I hate those types of people. You've probably seen some of them. No, haters are fine. Better than scams. Besides, there's nothing to like, nor is there anything to hate about my channel anyway. But yeah, you've probably seen them in a few popular videos if you went into some comment sections. Try not to fall for them. Remember, you're a victim, not a fool. If you fall for scams, there is no shame in falling for them. But I am here now to try raising awareness even though no one's gonna view this. It'll at least be nice to get off my chest. One of the
awareness na rin sa mga viewers.
One of the popular spam comments I see often in popular videos is if you go through the reply section of a comment that has a lot of upvotes, basically a comment that's guaranteed to be at the top of the comment list. If you go to the replies, there's gonna be like a comment and then they say, finally, it's here, and then they go and then there's a link, usually a YouTube link. Basically, if there's a link, just assume immediately that it's a scam. Don't even bother clicking it. If you do click it though, which I haven't, I'm pretty sure it's just going to put you to a YouTube video. Specifically, it's a live stream where they're farming for bitcoins or whatever.
Yeah.
And just by you participating in it, you are giving them bitcoin or something like that.
Views.
And
Para ma-monetize sila.
and stuff like that. Are you familiar with bitcoins, Mommy? Yeah. Maybe nowadays it's different, and now it's not just bitcoins, but they're also farming NFTs.
What's that?
Something really complicated. We're kind of just ignoring Monica now, aren't we? Sorry, Monica. Talking to you is really interesting. I believe this is the first time we've ever really talked this way. I talk with Toryu all the time whenever we're in a voice chat, but whenever we're talking, it's usually about video games and philosophical stuff, as well as the
Pumapasok
state
ba
of
siya?
society and stuff. He is also, but
Next stop.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure both of us might be starting at the same time
Yeah.
and stuff.
Saan mo naman siya kaklase?
Hmm?
Senior high or just high school?
We were together all the way up until grade 12 and stuff.
Sa
Conveniently
Lyceum
enough.
na lang kayo nagkita.
Yeah.
Hindi sa St. Francis.
Yeah.
Senior high.
We got together because he recommended me a game. And funny to think, actually, now that I think about it, that is actually this. Our relationship hasn't changed in that sense. We got together by him recommending me a game, and even now, that hasn't changed. He's still just recommending games to me, and that's how we keep our friendship. He likes watching me. He likes watching my games. Me play the games he recommends. Oh, I haven't recommended him a game. There's not much games I can recommend to someone that only has a phone.
Pero alam niya YouTube channel mo, napapanood niya mga upload mo na videos.
Don't be silly. No one watches my videos.
Hindi mo sabihin sa kanya, what are you
He doesn't give a damn. Besides, he technically already watches me whenever I live stream. So there's really no need. But yeah, when it comes to you though, it's no. Every other day or something. But for you though, it's entirely different rather than like psychological stuff and like freaking philosophical things. Cause you're not an introvert like us. You're not into science mumbo jumbo. Hey, what's your favorite game? That's a good question. DDLC is definitely. Okay, but that's cheap.
That was
a joke. Yeah, for you it's more about social related stuff. I mean, I hear you talking downstairs. I know what you like to talk about, the drama and stuff. And me and Torio, we really don't like drama, which is why I encourage you to just get a new job already. All that drama can't be good for your heart. And stop watching videos about drama as well. Because mommy here, she's definitely an extrovert, I guess. It's been a while since we've done one of these, so let's go for it. Writing tip of the day? Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Hey! Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. I hate it. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. Oh, sorry if the game audio is too loud. I've made it full volume, but this song is quiet enough anyway, I think. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone.
definitely.
But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and realize it was just never really any good. That happens to me all the time.
Ganun ka rin?
Definitely. Still something I suffer from. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize it sucks.
Basta may ginawa ka.
But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals.
Yeah.
When you reach right for the stars, they're always gonna be out of your reach, you know? But hey, at least you'll land on the moon if you do. The truth is, you have to climb up there step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you'll look back to see how far you've gotten. And then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class. Not for me though, I'm playing Toho Lunatic and I'm gonna beat it. You can make that your own personal goal.
And you will be one of the world-class player.
It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do.
Ngayon kaya sinasali na sa competition yung mga online games.
Yes, yes. I mean, I haven't seen Toryu play, but based on how he talks about it, if he can just find like 4 other people that's into League of Legends as much as he is, he can probably try earning money along with what he already does.
Kasali sila sa competition.
His entire family is actually really self-sufficient and stuff. It's honestly kind of inspiring and I a little jealous giving.
Why?
His
What do you mean
sister
by... Yeah.
has her own independent fashion makeup company, and she also
Wow.
works full time as one of those airplane
Hmm?
thingy majiggers.
Talaga?
And then her
Then,
entire family plays this game called Axie daily, which
Axie, yung kay Kuya.
yeah, which you can
Yung
earn
kay
real
Pascal.
money from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then if Toryu really wanted to, he could just become an esports player. But he
Dapat
says
hindi
he
siya
wants to
sumali
be a
para
physical.
magkaroon din siya ng sarili niyang income.
He says he wants to be a physical therapist instead.
PT?
I always nag him. Yeah. I
Yung
always
kaya
nag
ang
him for
unang
not
ano ni
having.
Mami, yung kaya ang unang course ko.
Nice.
Yeah, PT, kaya lang bumagsak si Mami sa pagiging nurse.
Looks like you just weren't cut out
PT
for
ako,
it.
then your daddy is a medtech. So
Hmm.
pareho kaming in the science course.
You just weren't cut out for it, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you aren't discouraged as well, and what Monica was saying there also inspired you. Never give up! It kind of reminds me, I kind of want to replay that game now. It's really depressing, but like when you look to it, it's really actually if you look far beneath the if you go really deep into the story and look into all the metaphors, it's like a really heartwarming and story. The scene that stands out to me the most when the main character tells one of the main villains to just give up, because sometimes that really is the advice you need to give to someone, you know? They try so hard, they try again and again, like, you know, what Monica said, you should never give up and stuff. But sometimes you just gotta realize it's time to fold, give up, cut your losses, and move on with something else. Like, it sucks that you don't manage to achieve your dreams, but you tried your best, you know? We just aren't all cut out for this stuff. Me personally, that's what I'm trying
You
as
will
well, you
never
know?
get old with your dreams. Sabi nga.
I'm trying to, you know, be a game developer. That's why I'm working so hard and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot! Monica has a Twitter! Lil Monix3! Oh my god, I forgot about that because I don't go to Twitter because that shit is cancer, Monica.
Yeah, I don't have any Twitter account.
But yeah, she still posts there, I'm pretty sure. So fun fact. She has a Twitter. I am never going to have a Twitter. In the off chance my YouTube blows up and stuff, ooh, yeah. I'm not going to have a Twitter. Like, fuck that mess. Anyway, we've been hanging out with Monica for a while now. There is still a whole lot of shit she has to say. But like I said, we're only here as long as you're willing to continue hearing out what she has to say. If you decide it's time for us to end the game, then I'm more than willing to, you know, get us to the credits.
Yeah.
Do we still have other stuff to talk about? We don't need...
So, Monica, just a piece of advice as your mommy.
Your girlfriends. Yeah.
As one of your girlfriends.
Nice.
Girlfriend. Girl, a friend. Not as a girlfriend.
Aww. I was hoping it would be romantic.
So that's it, Monica. It's nice meeting you, but I want to punch you in your face.
Well, we're gonna do more than just punch her now. Anyway, I guess we wait for her to finish this. Or not, just turn off auto. Right. If we exit, the solution to our problem becomes... Yeah, I made her the background. Let's make it something else then. How about Sayori? You like Sayori, right? Ta-da! Why blue? Oh yeah, blue's her favorite color. Anyway, go to Files. Oh, here we can see some of Monica's tampering with the code, and she even writes in her own comments like any good programmer would. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably just fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. There goes nothing. This showed up the moment Sayori was deleted. So yeah, Monica at the very least tried really hard to make her not deleted, I guess. But she still deleted her in the
Ayaw
end.
magde-delete sa kanya.
Now it's time for us to do the same.
Yeah.
Only Monica remains now. And now there will be nothing left.
Yeah.
Retribution will be finally brought.
Justice will prevail.
You're back?
Yeah.
What's happening? Remix, what's happening to me? It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts so much. Help me, Remix. This is what you made everyone else go through, you bitch.
Yeah.
Please hurry and help me.
No, no one will help you.
Monica does not exist. Help me! Ow.
Sayonara, Monica.
It doesn't exist. Did you do this to me, Remix? Maybe.
Nagsasalita pa rin siya.
Did you? Did you delete me?
Yes! All caps, yes!
How could you? How could you do this to me? How
Because
could
you're
this
one
happen
son of
to
a
me?
bitch.
You were all I had left, and I wonder whose fault that is. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Remix. I
No.
trusted you.
No!
Do you just want to torture me?
You are so obsessed.
Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more?
Parang yan yung parang ganyan yung pinapanood ko kagabi.
Nah,
Pinas
you're
ko
just
na,
delusional, man.
Yeah,
I never
very
thought anyone
delusional.
could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. You were the one who we only killed you.
Yeah.
You were the one who
You
killed
killed the
everyone
tree.
else. There is nothing left now.
Which
You can stop
are
playing.
your friends?
Go
who
find some other
trusted
people to
you?
torture.
But you did something horrible to them.
And I don't like this personally, but I'm sure mommy's enjoying this after all that torture
Yeah.
we went through. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. That means
Yay.
nothing coming from a psychopath like you.
Yay.
Like a psychopath calling you sick. Like that means nothing. I mean, maybe if it were the Joker and there was like a villain that's somehow more despicable than Joker, and then he's like, I know I'm crazy, but you are a whole nother level. Then he points a gun and then he helps out Batman fight the bad guy. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Someone make a fanfiction like that. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? Nani? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Finally, you understand. All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. Oh, frick, I forgot. So one of the reasons why I didn't like for this game to be in full screen is because funny little thing, if you try to close the game by pressing the X on the window, she'll say no you. Yeah, you can't close.
Close?
Yeah, you can't close anymore.
She
But
can
since
close
we're in
it?
full screen, we can't close the game anyway already. Alt F4 does nothing as well. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of.
At least you know it.
No, you were a part of it from the very beginning. You just decided you didn't want to anymore. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you
You
wanted.
need a doctor, Monica.
How could I do that to someone I love? I don't think a therapist can really do much regarding someone suffering from whatever kind of psychological trauma you suffer from when you find out your existence is a lie. That's not love. That's... Pay attention, Mommy. The next few lines she'll say is important. I've made up my mind. Remix. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but That was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all.
Wait.
And I loved the literature club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she didn't delete them, she kept a copy. I really did love the literature club. You know, rather than delete, she cut, paste. You know, you do that. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy.
Oh, ibabalik niya yung tatlo.
And if I really love you,
Siya lang magsasacrifice.
look.
Babalik na yung tatlo.
Not suitable for children.
Wala na si Monica.
That's why Sayori was only corrupted rather than fully gone back when, Sayori was deleted. Monica, however, we completely deleted her. Whoops. Anyway, content warnings are still there. Good. Now save files, let's just start a new game. Yeah! It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together.
Sino yan?
I always tell myself it's about time. Yeah, he's back! Yay, the main character. Hey, Remix. Well, there is already one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together
Pero back
every
to
day.
zero sila. Hindi
Yep.
sila yung naging mag-jowa na.
Yep, it's a new game. And recently, we picked up that habit once again. Remix, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, we're waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it.
Childish talaga ugali niya.
Even though we walk to school together every day, well, things are a little different right now, because remember in the original playthrough when Monica was still here, she was like catching up to us and that would be our first time, but according to Remix, Sayori and Remix have been doing this for a while now. So ain't that nice? Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I am proud of you, Sayori. Yeah. Your laugh is now with Sayori's laugh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their way to the daily commute. By the way, Remix, have you decided on a club to join yet? I already told you, I'm not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in it, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own?
Oh?
She is president of the literature club.
Siya na.
Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her.
Si Yuri pa rin ang vice niya.
Yeah. You know the sad part though, actually, you'll find out soon enough. Just wait. This wouldn't have been the case. I'll say this much. We're in the bad ending. We got the bad ending.
Huh?
You had, I remember when I gave you the choice to start over before Sayori hang herself, do a new game, try out Natsuki and Yuri's routes before going. Yeah, since we didn't do that, we're getting the bad ending. Very sad.
Ngayon, bad ending pa rin tayo.
Yep. You're always the best at making bad decisions, apparently. Honestly though, getting good endings for some games are just they really want you to fucking get the bad ending first most of the time. I hate it. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs. Before long, I find a room. Hello? Ah, Remix? What are you doing here? I glance around the room. Huh, so you're the Remix that Sayori's always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Remix. Why is Yuri Girl 1 and Natsuki Girl 2 even though Natsuki was the first one to show up? Oh, whatever. We're the literature club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. Hey, look at Natsuki and Yuri. They're getting along well together. Since Monica isn't around, apparently.
Eto na si Yuri? Tala ko magkabaliktad na sila.
He's gonna say
Kaya lang girl 1, girl 2 muna sila.
I know, right? It's really confusing. There we go. Sorry, Natsuki. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki seems to be assertive. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Remix, don't tell me. Sorry, spit. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. And this time, Remix willingly joins the literature club rather than selling his soul to Cupcakes or Monica. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Si Remix. Ang galing niya
He's a smooth talker, he is.
Yeah.
Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate! Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Don't ruin the surprise, hey? Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? Yep. How about I make some tea as well?
Siya naman sa tea.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, they take a seat. Natsuki proudly marches to the table. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Whoa!
Ganda na yung aura nila.
Yes. Everything's happier without Monica around.
Yeah.
Apparently. Which is
Akala ko
mean.
pa naman si Monica ang nag-ano sa kanila, nagpapahin.
Well, it was Sayori all along. I mean, you could see as much when Sayori was deleted, right? The whole club was going to shit. Well, minus the whole fucking glitches and stuff, which was entirely Monica's fault. It's delicious! Turn cupcake, good,
Napatay ko ba yung tuna?
Huh? Fish are already dead when they're inside cans. How about you keep reading on your own? Just press spacebar.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Si Remix pala nagsasalita. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
It's fine.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. Hindi ako marunong mag-voice.
There's no need to thank me or anything. I sound terrible as well. I do have a bit of experience and skill, but like, this is making it really hard for me to do my best. Yep. Natsuki struggles to... Also, by the way, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yep. I think it's already...
Butas na lang pero wala nang sakit.
No, it still hurts like hell every now and then, but I think it's already disappearing.
Ang pain yung sa baba.
It'll be fine next
No,
week.
sa
It'll
baba,
be
yung kalan.
Yes.
Okay. Nagkaroon ko lang ba? Yung singaw and kalan.
This dialogue's mostly the same. Let's just get to the credits already. We're almost there. Oh, how long have we been recording? We're in time. We got time.
Ilan minutes pa lang?
38 according.
40 minutes pa lang.
Yeah. Kind of books, blah blah blah, manga, blah blah blah. Natsuki likes manga, she wants to say something, but she decides not to. Lol. I think Sayori would give her more confidence than Monica did, though, about her likes in manga. But apparently Sayori doesn't like manga either.
Sige lang.
Let's see, blah blah blah. My favorites, level of creativity and craftsmanship. Good story. I guess that means she really one of her all-time favorites might probably be Game of Thrones and The Hobbit. I don't know, just my fanon. Hey Yuri, how about the first thing you said? Manga. That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't say it? For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga's literature too, you know. So if Remix wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Remix? Maybe... Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? Well, I'll wait for it to stop, since this is annoying. I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri... I have to read manga. Just remember the red, right to left. Unlike your normal books, Yuri. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I recommend JoJo Kimyo na Boken, more commonly referred to in the West as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's a good manga, and don't you dare skip part 1. I think Yuri would probably like part 1 a lot. It has everything she wants. You know, fancy, complex world, deep characters, deep enough at least. I mean, Speedwagon's there. Who doesn't love Speedwagon?
Yeah.
You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Hell yeah, they're gay for each other. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. You're not helping. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start cleaning up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. No poem. Assignments. Nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Remix. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Remix. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Oh, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. Alright, I think it's about time I do this. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever! Now that they've joined, every day's gonna be so much fun! Hey, Remix? Yep, here it comes. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to.
Really?
There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Huh?
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Remix. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now, and you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Ever. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. It hurts! Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Remix. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Sino yan?
Monica. And that's the bad ending. And the good ending, she would just say she's really happy.
Ibig sabihin, kinuha rin niya si Sayori?
Well, she knew too much.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like
Sino yan?
practicing piano and stuff, and
Who else
not
practices
really
piano
any
in the
good at it
literature
yet,
club?
like at all.
Sino ang nakalimutan ko?
But I wrote you a song.
Hell yeah, here's the
I was
song.
hoping that I could show it to you
Sayori?
because I worked
No.
Monica?
really
There
hard
we
on it.
go.
So yeah.
Hell
Ano
yeah!
nangyari? Kinuha niya rin si Sayori? Pinatay ni Monica?
No.
Ano?
Well, considering Sayori was about to do the thing again with deleting Yuri and not
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Anyway, this is the credit scene now.
In my hand,
Oh.
Sayori was about to do a Monica on us.
love me and you.
And Monica realizing
Nag-alam
that...
Monica na siya, si Sayori.
Yeah, and Monica realizing this prevents it, you know? 'Cause otherwise, it would just be an endless cycle again.
Oo nga.
We'd just delete Sayori again, cry when we get tired of her, just like we did with Monica. Realizing all of that there's no that there's no happiness and there's only depression, she's just gonna delete everything.
That special day.
Ano naman pala?
So yeah, this is technically not the end for Doki Doki Literature Club. Although Mommy probably won't be there anymore, I will be seeing the... Aw, she's deleting everything now.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Anyway, if you recognize this song, it's the song you hear me play every time.
When I can't even
My bona fide favorite song ever.
What good are words when a smile
Ginawa
says
mo
it
lang sa
all?
akin ng birthday ko.
And
Yun
if
yun.
this
Ay ba?
world won't write me an ending,
Ano, kunin ko na yung chord?
what will it take
Nah,
just for me to have it
Ano
all?
tayo magsasave ng songs?
no, I just want to enjoy this right now.
Ah.
Because yeah, since this is DDLC Plus, there are extra side story content which I'll be going through. It's what I've been waiting to do this entire time. Yeah, Mommy probably won't be there unless she wants to see it. It's mostly stories relating to Monica. Events that happened before the actual game. Basically, it's her recruiting Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri and offering. Basically, she pulls a Bruno Bucciarati on the fucking three girls, which is hard to believe probably for many people. But yeah, before everything, that is what she did. She was indeed the best president. She was just a bit corrupted thanks to all that knowledge.
Hear the sound of your heartbeat.
Yan na.
What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
In the good ending, though, Monica doesn't delete anything because Sayori, even after becoming Monica and learning everything, decides she's happy as is because we tried our best to make everyone happy, including Monica, by waiting until the very end until she's out of words to say, which we didn't because that's an entire 3 hours worth of dialogue she has. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany.
Yeah.
For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica.
Oh, so touchy.
In the good ending, she says something else, obviously. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. And there you go. If we try to open up the game again, this is the only thing that's left now. Anyway, destroying a bit of the meta narrative, you can just do a complete full reset by using this file
So mag-back
and
to
starting
zero
over.
ulit.
So
Yeah,
you
starting
can try
over.
getting the other endings, you know, get the good ending. It's a bit necessary, I guess, but yeah, there's still definitely plenty of stuff left to get and stuff. Amy likes spiders, beach, ghost under the light. Here's Monica's poems. They make a lot more sense now when you realize that what she's talking about are stuff relating to her epiphany of learning about the entire world. Like,
Yeah.
save me
Save
is
me.
obviously referring to, you know.
Mm-mm.
And then in the second
Herself.
act, where it's even more pronounced.
Happy end. Yeah. Premonitions na pala yung mga poems niya, poem niya.
But yeah, and yeah, look forward to these side stories. I'll be going through them, probably on my own. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Huh. Wait, so how do I get parts 2 then? At least I have part 1 for everything. But, yeah, let's play some music.
Anong title nun yung pinaka-favorite mo?
Here it is. Your reality. So, yeah. That was Doki Doki Literature Club. Since it's the end, this is where we give out our thoughts. I don't have much to give. I have never made a Let's Play before, so this is a chance for me to say everything I want to say, but I want to hear Mommy's thoughts first. This is technically your first ever foray into the genre. Not only in psychological horror, but also in meta narratives. You know, stories that are all about dissecting things about things, about entertainment as a whole, like like a picture that knows it's just a picture, or in this case, a game that knows it's a game. Stuff like that, as well as psychological horror. So, what do you have to say about DDLC as a whole now that we've experienced all of it?
As a whole, at first, I thought this is a very happy, but you always said to me that this is a psychological horror, so I'm still waiting for that
And that's
horror.
That's how they get you.
In the middle of our game, there's a roller coaster ride now, and but I never thought of any premonitions in their poems.
Even though it's literally all over in Act 1 that things were going to shit.
And overall, I will rate it 8/10. I like it, but I don't like deaths or something like that.
Yeah, psychological horror is more built upon trying to unsettle you and make you uncomfortable, which there are definitely lots of people that can't enjoy stuff like that, especially
I want the friendship. I want the build up of their friendship, but I don't like the hidden agenda of each of every character.
Those are Mommy's thoughts on the game.
That is my point of view.
Yes. As for me, though,
What is your POV?
Is there really any surprise if I say this? I think Doki Doki Literature Club is a masterclass, not only in writing, in psychological horror. I mean, it is technically the first ever horror game, I guess, I played when I was like fucking 15. This game traumatized me, and like it's just fantastic. I could drone on and on, but like we only have an hour, and I can't say anything much unless I want this video to be like fucking 4 whole hours long or something. But like, I think it's fantastic. It's the first ever like horror. I mean, I've always never been really all that good in horror, but this, along with FNAF at the time, I do think though it's a bit of a relic of the past. I think I should say this first as someone who's played both the original and this remaster, the DDLC Plus. In terms of what I think you should play, if this remake is worth playing, whether or not you have played DDLC before. So, the original DDLC I still think is better. I mean, I haven't seen the side stories yet, but I think you should only get this game if you liked the original game already, because the original game is free. There is no reason for you not to get it if you have a computer. I just think overall, the original game does the horror aspect a whole lot better. Like I said, Monica literally searches through your computer and calls you out by your real name. Rather, while in here, they just keep calling me Remix because the programming limitations. Because yeah, that was like a really important scene to me. I think Monica suddenly calling me by my full name of Rusty Jean de la Cruz Cruz and stuff. Like holy shit, that was when I knew.
Hindi ka lang nandilito na your middle name is De La Cruz, not just Dela.
Yes.
Si Kuya
I mean, it's
nandilito
funny. I mean, it's funny, so I'm keeping
Pero
it.
ikaw never ka nalito.
Yeah, because like I said, it's funny, so I'm keeping it. But yeah, if you enjoyed the original, then yeah, get the DDLC Plus, just so you can view the side stories. I think if you think it's worth it and you really want to, and honestly though, after everything you experience, you probably will really enjoy these side stories a lot. Cause after the depressing shit show that was this entire game, I'm pretty sure you're really gonna like the stories that showcase here, which are all really heartwarming and comforting, and really shows that the club.
Yun ang maganda.
The club used to be this wonderful place,
Yeah.
but was corrupted by us ultimately. Because when you really examine the entire meta narrative, because people like us exist who want to play games, who want to win, who want to achieve something, we downloaded this game, and therefore, whether it was intentional or not, technically caused suffering through on all of these girls. There's some really good EDM. But yeah, I really do just wanna keep on droning on about the game, but like, we don't have any more time. Just know that I really love this goddamn
DDLC.
game.
Kaya pala pinilit mong laruin natin.
But yeah, with that being said, thank you everyone. Look forward to the side stories. I mean, I never really gave you a chance though. Do you want to read the side stories and keep playing?
No.
Fair enough.
I'm just being honest, you know.
Don't want to deal with any more of that suffering.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really think this game is a work of art that deserves to be appreciated. But that's like the thing with works of art. Unlike entertainment, things like Sonic the Hedgehog or Showtime and stuff that are purely meant for entertainment, art really isn't for everyone, you know? There are just some art that can't be understood and can't be enjoyed unless you're really willing and you're capable and you're willing to take the time and emotionally, mentally. Anyway, hello again, Monica. Enjoyed them. So, anyway, go watch Corey Gaming's video about it. It's really great. As for me though, this is the stop recording button. I press it now.